D lineman or safety, it's hard just catching up with him, and then once you get there, he does a great job of being elusive, and it's very difficult to bring him down. So it's going to take not just one person. It's going to take 3, 4, 5 guys to get him down.
Has this 4 years flown by for you? I mean, you are a senior now.
Yeah, I was just telling them, it's you hear people in the past say, other seniors, they say how fast it truly goes by, and being in that place right now, it's crazy how fast it goes by. So these last 2 games, you have to cherish them.
Can you take us back to, I think your first game was Penn State?
Yeah, first game I started.
And that was kind of a crazy, it was a bad game for everybody.
Yeah.
2007, I think that was the last time you guys gave up 250 yards rushing, something like that.
Yeah.
What was the memory there? You're in a huge stadium, and
yeah.
I think you had a bad game. I don't remember for sure.
No, it's going back, it's definitely a difficult place to get your first start in, just that environment. But overall, like I said, our whole team that day and that year, we struggled. But a lot of guys got in there and got experience, and just with me, got experience, and just went on from there.
What was your eureka moment? Where did you thought, okay, I can do this? Was it the next week against Illinois?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the next week or
yeah,
not.
The next week was Illinois. You got that, at the end of the game, that big play, and it was just sort of the rest of that year. I think we had a big game against Michigan State. Played, I think it was a double overtime game. Played pretty well against them, and it really wasn't just one moment. It's just getting through that year and getting experience and knowing that it's going to take a lot of improvement and studying to play in this league and get better.
How about Ohio State? Seems like Kirk mentioned this yesterday, but they have 2 gears. They can run and they can play smash mouth.
Yep.
What do you see out of them this week, and what do you think is their stronger suit?
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say what exactly is their strongest asset of their team. They do everything pretty much very well.
Yeah.
So I think they can run the ball. We were saying they have great offense linemen, 2 backs that can run very well. So that's going to be a challenge. And then with the quarterback, he can drop back there and pass it fairly effectively. And then if we cover our guys, he has the ability to pull it down and run. So it's going to be a big challenge for us.
Does it make it easier to bounce back from a loss like you guys had last weekend against Northwestern, considering that you have an opponent like Ohio State coming in here on Saturday?
I don't know if it makes it any easier to focus and move on from the loss. It's any losses are difficult, especially last week. But we just realized that it's going to be a tough game, and if we're not ready to go, they're going to come in here ready to go, and we just need to be ready, because it's going to be a tough game to defensively stop them and contain what they do.
You said especially last week. Well, I guess made last week's defeat maybe a little bit more difficult than others that you've dealt with.
It was a big game. I think we're in the race. You guys all know we're in the race in the Big Ten title. So it's it's just difficult to have that loss. And but we still have 2 games here. We can finish out the year strong, and that's what we're looking to do.